Hey collective, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I hope you're having a good holiday season. Thank you very much for joining me for this read. I want to go ahead and get started. I know we've been away for a little bit, so it's time to check in with the collective. Spirit, what does the collective need to know today? What's the most important message that needs to come through for the collective? What do we got? Action. Oh, you got lots of action oriented here. Positivity. It's really interesting that you got these action cards as wanting to accomplish something with the Saturn. I feel like this wanting to spread positivity. Wanting to do something good for others, maybe for children this holiday season, wanting to do something that makes a difference for other people, or recognizing how much of a difference doing kind things makes for strangers or for other people. Because I feel like a stranger thing here. Like it's for people you don't know. It's just a kindness. And it's just wanting to do something and recognizing the impact that it has when, you know, like a stranger is just kind to you for no reason. It like makes you want to be kind to others and kind of like that passing it on or paying it forward. Spirit, can you please tell me more about this message for the collective? I get to it. Communication. It's like wanting to do something to help other people out. People who are maybe struggling in what they're doing. People who are maybe struggling families. I feel like it ties into some kind of an organization that helps people, or wanting to like volunteer. And trying to find a way to help. I don't know where that anger card fits in though. That miserable orange cat. Spirit, can you please give me more on the anger card? That one, these ones, and you know what, I got told that one did want to come out too. Melancholy, fear, greed. See, you're dealing too with, oh, and maybe this is part of who you're trying to give to. People are sort of struggling with depression, with fear, maybe with addiction. It's like trying to give a second chance. Trying to encourage people to change, or encourage people to show them that they have the opportunity to change, that just because things are shitty now doesn't mean that they're going to always be like that. I get pulled to that river card. And just the flow of the river, and things are ever changing. Life is never stagnant. It's always something's changing, something's moving. I want to know what that greed card is about too, though. Spirit, can you please give me a few more and clarify that greed card? These guys here. Thought. With that thought card, I get the distinct impression of the word idea. Or ideas. Pluto. I don't know if you're trying to start a charity or you're working with a charity. Because there's something about this that feels like a new idea or a new chapter. And that might just be that it's something new that you haven't done before. Something that you just feel really called to do. But there's something about it that feels new, and I keep getting that idea. I get greed. Why do I have greed though? I want to know what greed is about, because greed is not your card. Also, I'll tell you, it doesn't feel like greed belongs to some of these other cards and the energies of people that you're wanting to help. It almost feels like something a bit different. Spirit, can you please give me clarification on that? Envy. was the first one that popped up, envy, when I asked for clarification on the greed card. And that would make sense that it's right next to thought, and I get told idea. It's like somebody's trying to steal your idea and make it their own. So, like, trying to be charitable, trying to do positive things, trying to volunteer, trying to give. You're just genuinely trying to help other people who are going through a rough time. Because you're just feeling like you want to give back and feeling like you want to do something good for the world. And then somebody else is swooping in and like trying to take glory out of it. Trying to take glory, trying to take the idea and trying to pretend like it's their own. We're going to grab some tarot now. I got told to move to tarot. Spirit, can you please tell me more about what's going on with the collective in this read? Like what they're trying to do, and what's this greed energy, this envy energy that's sort of hanging around the collective. Can you please tell me what all this is about? Those ones, and that one, the big bunch that wanted to pop out there. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, and the Eight of Pentacles, it's funny because it's the apprentice card, right? It's kind of like learning or honing your skills. But I keep feeling like it's somebody watching you or somebody listening to your ideas. And I just get a really dark energy with it of trying to, and there's the Page of Swords. And that would be the one. You got like a Page of Swords who's trying to sneak your ideas and steal your ideas and try and pretend like it's their own. So whatever you're trying to do, that's like, it's just genuine kindness for others. You're being genuine. Whoever this Page of Swords energy is, like, they are not. They're just trying to steal that. They're trying to do it. I got told that they're trying to do it to like get noticed or for clout. The King of Swords. Yeah, pretending to be a king, acting like a white knight, whoever this person is. They're putting on like a mask or a persona. Like, they're the ones with the kindness, like they're being genuine. This person's so not genuine. This person's kind of like super greasy. They're not very nice. I mean, you be nice to people and you do kind things because it's the right thing to do, right? Because that's just the way it is. It's just kind to be kind. But this person is like, that's why greed came up. This person's like, what can I get out of it? What can I get out of being kind to others? Like, that's not kindness. Come on, we all know that. Two of Wands. This person's like trying to be, I get like this Page of Cups, I get like a fake friendship. Like somebody coming to you for like fake friendship, or telling you your idea is really good and then asking, well, how'd you come up with that idea? And like kind of trying to blow smoke up your butt about how great you are and how awesome this idea is. Trying to butter you up. That's what it is. They're trying to butter you up so they can figure out, and that's why we had the Eight of Pentacles and why I got that vibe. It's like trying to figure out your plan. Trying to figure out how you're going to go about doing it. Hearing what your plans are so that they can swoop in ahead of you and try and get ahead of you and do it and make it look like their idea too. This person really doesn't have any genuine ideas of their own. Whoever this page is, they lack creative thought, they lack vision, they just kind of mooch off of other people's ideas. And the Two of Swords. I got told, I don't know where it fits in, but I gotta tell you when I hear things too, what my guides tell me. Keep them guessing. That was just what I got told. We're going to keep reading. It'll maybe come clear, but that's what I was told. Keep them guessing. The Fool card. There's something this person's doing. It's like there's something that they're doing that's going to either give them away or screw them over. Because like with you and your creative idea, like you're genuinely thinking all of this through and trying to find like the best way of doing it, the way that it's going to work the best, that you can maximize the amount of people that you're helping and and all of that, because this page energy lacks that vision. If they're sort of like left to their own devices, they're just going to screw it up, is what I keep getting told. So the best thing you can do is, that makes sense, keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. So don't go giving away exactly what you're doing or your ideas. Just go ahead and quietly do it and plan it for yourself. So I feel like this person's going to put themselves in a very bad spot. It's funny. I keep getting with that Fool card. They kind of like just walking into it. Like they don't realize what they're doing. They don't think about it. They're just trying to play off of people and tell people what they want to hear. But it's like they're stepping in it. They're going to be stepping in something. And then I get your energy coming forward in the Nine of Wands. It's kind of like, bam. I said, you have the answers. And then it shows that you've been genuine all along. And you've got a plan. And, you know, you've got it all set up so that it works. And it shows that this person was literally just paying lip service or trying to run a scam or a game. The Knight of Cups. Then I keep seeing like they're coming to you. And then they come to you. Like trying to, again, like that fake friendship, trying to reach out, trying to play to your ego. And maybe that's why the ego card came out too. It's like trying to play to that. Telling you how good it is, your idea, how da-da-da-da-da-da. And trying to butter you up to get your ideas, to get your methods, to get everything. This person sees you as competition because you have such a good idea, because you have such a creative idea, because they think that whatever your idea is, collective, is something that's going to be very successful. Ten of Wands. Tell me more about that. I think that burdens from that Ten of Wands, like heavy burdens. It's almost like this person's trying to put burdens on you. So be cautious with people too, because whoever this is, this person wants to like introduce extra crap into your life. Like extra hardships or cause trouble. I don't know if there's a family connection there, and like trying to stir it up so that you get distracted, trying to create some kind of distraction so that you get too busy and they just come in and they take over what you're doing. Or they can step in and then they look like the shining star and just take over your work, take over your idea, take over what you're trying to do. I gotta tell you though, like the Death card is here. And the Death card is change. It is change. It is a chapter coming to an end. This situation that you're going through with this person, I get the vibe that it's coming to a close at some point, because we do have the Karma card here too. And I kept feeling with the Fool card that they were just going to walk into something. Like they're not prepared, because they fake it. They fake everything. They don't do what you do. They don't do the hard work. They don't do their homework. They don't actually know what they're doing. It's just like a mask, right? It's a persona. And so eventually they're just going to step in it if they're left to their own devices, because they don't have a sniff of what's actually going on. And that's when you come in. Yeah, and you know, it's interesting, a lot of times I don't get the nicest vibe off of the Knight of Wands, but I do this time. He's kind of tuning into that Nine of Wands energy. It's that passion. This is something you're passionate about, this idea that you have, this wanting to help, this is charity, whatever this is that you're wanting to make a difference, this awesome idea that you have. You are so passionate about it that, like, even if you had a little bit of trouble or something over here, or something to distract you, you're not walking away from this. You would still come back to it. So like you're steady in your pursuit in this goal. And the Ace of Swords, I mean, it's triumph, it's victory. There is something that's going to be turning here. Like if you've been dealing with somebody that's like this, if this read is resonating with you, and you've been dealing with somebody who keeps trying to trip you up, tries to cause trouble, tries to get in your business, tries to be like that fake friend who steals your ideas, and then tries to like take over what you're doing, they're about to trip themselves up is what the cards are saying. They're saying karma is coming, a change is coming, and you will be the one left standing. Because whatever this goal is that you're working towards, this beautiful idea that you've created, it's yours and it's meant to be yours. It came to you for a reason. The universe brought the idea to you for a reason because you were the one who's meant to do it. And that one I got told too. 8 of Cups. Choose partnerships carefully. I get told, especially with the Hermit. Some things you're better off sort of doing by yourself, especially when it's this idea. And I don't know if this person who's been giving you a hard time is actually somebody close to you. Like I got the 2 of Cups, I got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles can sometimes be family and legacy. So I don't know if this is somebody who's close to you, who you should be able to trust, who's really not being trustworthy. But that Hermit card tells me that this is something you're supposed to do. This is your path, and be cautious about who you partner with. The Empress, this is something you're supposed to grow for yourself and nurture for yourself. This is really your blessing, like building this legacy, building this idea. It is a blessing, this thing that you're doing. You're trying to create blessings for other people, but it's actually going to be a blessing for you too. And you're the one who's meant to have it. I see a lot of worry. So like this person stressing you out or causing you stress with all their BS. I just get told, like, I get pulled back to the Fool card. Don't worry. Because the Magician in this read today, guys, it has a dual meaning. It speaks, one, to this energy that you're dealing with, and that they're all smoke and mirrors. They don't have a sniff, so they can't accomplish what you can accomplish. They can't. But on the flip side, the Magician speaks to you because you're the one with all the tools to manifest this idea into reality. So they're kind of like the Magician in reverse, and you're like the Magician upright. You have the power to do this. You have the power to make this into what you want it to be. On this, like I said, this other person is smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. The Lover's card. And that's interesting because the Lover's card isn't just about romantic connections. It's choices that have to be made in relationships. This may be somebody who you need to distance yourself from, or at the very least just distance them from them in this particular way and sort of like cut them out of what you're doing with your idea. Because they are trying to steal your ideas, and they're trying to lie and manipulate to get you to spill the beans. 8 of Wands. I do see news coming soon. A message coming soon. The Knight of Swords tends to represent good news. But news that comes very quickly and change that comes very quickly. It's like you're about to get a message. You're about to get a message very quickly that can change things. Spirit, can you please give more clarification to the collective? Temperance. You will have a choice to make. Whatever this news is that comes forward to you, you're going to have to make a choice, and you're going to have to choose very carefully. Emotions. I do see with this person that you're dealing with, when this choice comes about for you and this news comes very quickly, this person may try to use some form of emotional manipulation to hold you back or to keep you from progressing in your goal. Because I get a really nasty vibe off of the King of Cups, and I do get that emotional manipulation and somebody who's trying to screw with your head and mess with your thoughts and trying to keep you from your new opportunity, from your blessings that you've earned. Three of Wands. I get it here too. Be careful about the people around you when you're doing this. If this is resonating with you in this project, be cautious about who approaches you for partnership, or like a friend, if this is somebody who you've had issues with before, like these jealousy issues. Be careful, because again, this Emperor energy is coming off. I gotta tell you, it's coming off as your energy, just like the Empress energy. So whatever this goal is that you're building towards, this path is that you are on, that the universe is sort of set before you and that you feel called to do, it's something that will bring you a lot of success in life. The cards are showing that you will be successful in it. It's kind of like your destined path. It's something you're supposed to walk on, which is why it's working for you, and which is why it's going to lead to your success. But be cautious of the people along the way, because some people are like obstacles or distractions. They're like karmic energies, right? That page energy, again, coming forward like a page. It's karmic energy. So be cautious, because on your way to accepting this higher calling and this higher path that you're on, you may have to make some sacrifices along the way or set boundaries. Spirit, can you please bring more clarification for the collective? Yeah, and two, the more success you start finding on your path and the more things are going in your favor, the more problems you're going to have with whoever this person is, and possibly other people in your life too. There's going to be some juggling your success with other people's insecurities and other people's kind of BS, like relationships in life. I see success and I see relationships, and trying to find that balance. So that will be something that you're going to have to face, and being able to sort of balance your emotions, to not let yourself sort of feel guilty about the success that you're getting because perhaps somebody else isn't, and to not take on other people's burdens or other people's emotional baggage, and to not take it on as your own. And there may be times where you have to be careful about who you give money to or help out financially when you start to be successful, because let's face it, we all have good people in our lives who we give to and they give back. And then we all have the flip side of that, right? People who take and people who never give back. And this karmic energy, this page energy that we're talking about, are people who don't give back. And so if there's a time where you're in your time of need, this is somebody who would not give back to you. And so that's something that you need to be conscious of too. And maybe that's a situation you've already been in the past. And as I'm saying this, you're like, oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, because when I was going through so-and-so wouldn't lift a finger to help me. But, they wanted nothing to do with me. They couldn't wait to calm me down or tell me what I was doing wrong. But now that I start to build success, they're like all up in my face and they can't get enough of me. So just be cautious. This is telling you. It's not saying everyone around you is a scheming jerk. It's just saying be cautious of those who you share with. Be cautious who you share your information with about what you're doing. And my husband, my mother-in-law, they have a saying that loose lips sink ships. This is something this is your project. This is your path. It's really no one else's business. They don't need to know how you're doing it. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. This is for you to do. It's for you to know. As the universe put this path in front of you, for you. Yeah, be cautious. I keep feeling like there may have been a situation in the past where you were going through a rough time, and this person, it's like they made you feel even worse, or went out of their way to make you feel even worse. So it's kind of like as things change and as you start to find more success, then they come over to you with that wanting a handout. They see that success and they want it for themselves. You're going to have more, I'm just saying, you're going to have more problems with whoever these people are, the more successful you get. Don't let it stop you from finding your success. You'll just have to find a way to set boundaries and to let these people know that kind of behavior is not tolerated in your life and it's not allowed. Because this is a new cycle for you. Stepping onto, your universal life path, what you're supposed to be doing. It's starting a new chapter. Even with the wheel of the year, I see a new cycle here. And it's your cycle of abundance. It's your cycle of a bountiful harvest. We have the Empress, we have the Emperor, and I felt both of them very strongly tied to your energy. This is your time. Because you're following your path, the universe will bring the rewards with it. But like I said, you got some people stuff going on here. I mean, I guess that's kind of normal, but that's something that you are going to have to deal with. So the cards are giving you a heads up, just so you know. But whoever this is who's been directly trying to take from you or take your ideas and pretend like it's their own, they're about to stick their foot in their mouth or step in it. They're going to do something stupid that's going to show their true colors, is what the cards were saying with the Karma card. And then it's like, I got told the words, you will be left standing. So when it goes down and this person gets found out as, quite frankly, being a fraud, you will be the one standing, and it'll just show that you are the genuine one. You are the one who's done the work. You are the one who's supposed to be there. So with that Nine of Swords, don't let the anxiety get to you. Don't worry that this other person is manipulating everybody into believing that it was their idea and they're all of this and they're all of that, because their true colors are about to shine through. The cards say it. They will get their karma. They will be shown as what they are, as a fraud. And like I said, you will be the one standing. You will be the one because it's yours and you're supposed to be successful. I'm going to do something now. It's funny, after I do my reads and I go to collect my cards, I always look at the bottom of the deck, and inevitably the bottom card always seems to tie to our read. So I'm going to check them on both our decks. So we have the Six of Wands right there. Recognition and reward. That's literally what I just finished talking about. So you will have your recognition and reward. You will be rewarded. You will be the last one standing. You will be left standing. Love. So I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Like, everything I see in here, don't. In that love card, I get pulled back to some of the more complicated relation cards that tie in with whoever this page energy is. And this need to not allow yourself to get manipulated by other people. So as your success builds and as you get this recognition and reward, I'm not telling you not to share. The cards are saying be cautious about who you share that with. Make sure they are good love connections. They're good family connections, friends, lovers, coworkers, whoever, but they're positive connections. There's people who give back to you as much as you give to them, right? Those good caring connections, because the cards say you have them. You have those caring connections in your life. But there's just a few of the little page karma ones, karmics, that you're going to have to just cut out or set up really clear boundaries with. All in all, I'd say that's a pretty darn good read though, guys. Alrighty, and I'll hopefully see you soon. And everybody take care. Have a great New Year's.